Hey guys, Riley Owen here. Wanted to show my VHS collection just because I'm bored and nobody asked for it, but I'm sure all you guys would appreciate it since I don't do a lot of VHS videos on the channel. So we're gonna start with the slip covers, I guess. So we got a couple of Jim Carreys. We got The Mask, Liar Liar, which I also have on DVD up here, actually, with my other Jim Carreys, the original, the old DVD. We got Dumb and Dumber, which I also have on DVD right here. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I know this is kind of a weird, Sorcerer's Stone and what's it called? I can't remember. The third one. Those were on VHS as well, but I actually have those back behind there. I don't know if you can see them. So, there you go. We got Return to Oz. This is in a weird clamshell. I paid $8 for this thing. That's a lot for a blind buy since I've never seen this movie. I've seen a little bit of it, this tape. I was watching it. Yeah, there we go. But, yeah, that's kind of a lot. I usually don't do more than $5 for a blind buy. Oh. Goofy. Here's Goofy. This is part of the set of older cartoons. The only trouble, they're not as old as I would like. These are like 50s and 60s, or no, like 40s and 50s. Oh, no, they got some 60s in. Yeah, the 40s and 50s. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense, right, if it was the 60s. This is a weird tape that I found at Goodwill, as you can see. This is super odd. This is probably one of the strangest tapes I've got. I don't know how to describe it. I can't remember if I watched the whole thing, but it was really, really weird. I watched some of it. Van Buren, Tom and Jerry, one of my favorite animated duos. You don't really see them too much anymore. People don't really know about them unless they're animation fans, fans of the golden age. Here's, I'm gonna move something out of the way. Dude, Where's My Car? One of my favorite movies, favorite comedies. This film is just absolutely fantastic. I like Harold and Kumar, but this film was a lot better than that film for me. Stripes with Bill Murray. This is probably my favorite Bill Murray movie. I also love Groundhog Day, but this is a really, really good one. The Heroes, the Music and Heroes of America. This is the tape. I can't remember if did I watch this full thing? No, I didn't. Maybe I did. No, I didn't. I watched about half of it. It has Stephen Foster's Oh Susanna in there, which is one of my favorite songs. I'm a big fan of Stephen Foster. So that was pretty cool. The Money Pit. This is a really good, this is probably my favorite Tom Hanks movie right next to Toy Story. This movie is absolutely hilarious. I haven't seen it in a long time, though. It's been a couple years. Big. I've seen it once. I thought it was okay. I know this is a classic, but I didn't enjoy it too much. Popeye. This is Popeye cartoons. I believe it's got Popeye the Sailor meets Sinbad the Sailor, which I have 3 copies of that. I have it on a public domain, crappy like Cartoon Craze DVD, I think. And I've got it on Popeye the Sailor Volume 1, which has years 1933 to 1938. Throw Mama from the Train, really awesome movie. I'm such a Danny DeVito fan. I like him as an actor and as a comedian and entertainer, but as a director, he's my favorite. He's my favorite director, and I love Billy Crystal as well. This movie's just awesome. Danny's first theatrical film that he directed. The Delicate Delinquent, Jerry Lewis. I'm a big Jerry Lewis fan. One of my favorite comedians. That guy is awesome. I love his work. He's really inspiring. Casablanca. I actually have not seen this movie yet, but this is the edition with the booklet that's clearly falling apart. I want to get around to watching it, but I just haven't watched it yet. The Little Rascals, Volume 7. This has Helping Grandma, one of my favorite Our Gang shorts. Guys, and you guys know I'm a big Our Gang fan. If you have seen this channel for like a month, I upload so many Our Gang videos. It's kind of ridiculous. And then here's Volume 6, which has these 4 Fishy Tales I have on 16mm film. Great sound print. It's beautiful. I Love Lucy tapes. We have The Handcuffs and the Ballet. The Ballet is a great episode. The Mustache. That's such a funny picture. And Lucy and the Loving Cup. Lucy Tells the Truth, one of my favorite episodes of Season 3. And The Kelptomatic. Never Do Business with Friends, and The Courtroom. Both of these episodes are in my favorite Lucy episodes. And now we're gonna go up here. There's stuff in the way. Three Stooges calendar. It's kind of cool. Here's some clamshells. Most of these are Disney movies. So we got Bambi, which I have not seen. I know it's ridiculous. Pinocchio, one of my favorite Disney movies, along with Song of the South and Dumbo. Aladdin. Not a big fan of this one. Like, I love Robin Williams and I love the Genie, but that's really the extent where I love this film. Everything else is good, but like the Genie steals the show so much for me. Like, when I'm watching it, like, he's so funny, so great, that everything else is super bland. As opposed, if he wasn't in the movie, then I'd probably appreciate the rest of it a little bit more. Mulan, one of my favorite Disney movies from the Renaissance period. You know, it's not a classic or anything, but I love this movie. I love the story itself, because, you know, the story of Mulan, I think it, what was it? Been around since the 6th century, I think. It's crazy. That's the oldest known recording. I think it was the 6th century. And, you know, like with the ballad, there's so many different, you know, types, like the Ballad of Mulan, the Poem of Mulan, what was it? Howe Mulan. There's so much. It's just, I like Mulan, okay. We got Shrek. This is the weird boxed version. This movie's okay. I really don't like it all that much. Mainly because Shrek as a lead, I'm not a big fan of. I'm sorry. For me, the little fairy tales all over the movie, that's what steals my attention. James and the Giant Peach, of course, a Henry Selick film. I'm a big Henry Selick fan. I love Coraline. I love Monkey Bone. Great guy. Makes good stuff. This movie's actually really dated. I mean, it's kind of like, because I grew up, you know, watching it like many other people did. And, you know, when you're a kid, you don't really think about things. And watching it, I watched it a couple months ago, and I'm like, wow, this movie's like so dated. I mean, it's a great movie, but it is really, really dated. The Little Mermaid, haven't seen much of this one. Not a big fan of what I've seen, but, you know, I gotta finish it eventually. Lady and the Tramp, I've not seen a single minute of this film. Fantasia, I've also never seen this movie. Of course, I've seen the Mickey's Apprentice shorts, and I know this is edited from the theatrical release. Sadly, it's real a shame with the, what was it, the girls, I think it was the scene, there was like the little like black-faced baby that got cut out. They reshot it with the cells or whatever. It's so stupid how they gotta edit films like that. Robin Hood, probably the closest to a classic we'll get from the 70s for Disney. I love the story of Robin Hood. This is a good movie. It's not great, but it's the best it could have been for the time it was being made, with all that was going on in animation then. Though I will say, like, I love the story of Robin Hood, you know, because it's not actually a real person. It's just sort of a way of giving people hope during that time. And I'm a big history buff. I love history in general. So the story of Robin Hood is a classic, one of the greatest stories ever created by humans. You know, good stuff comes out of desperate times. Here we got Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Great cartoon. I don't know why I know. Great feature-length film. Okay, this doesn't deserve to be called just a cartoon because, you know, it's the first animated movie ever. Feature film ever. Close second to the Fleischer's, what was it? Was it, I can't remember if it was Hoppity Goes to Town or Gulliver's Travels. That was first, but close second to the Fleischers. And the final VHS we have is Heidi with Shirley Temple. So that's the final one for that. But there's a few more tapes on my shelf here. Right here we've got Ren and Stimpy Volumes 1, 2, and 3. Ren and Stimpy is my favorite animated duo out there. And there's a couple more tapes with my Nickelodeon stuff, where most of my Nickelodeon stuff is. So, keeping on Ren and Stimpy, we've got Have Yourself a Stinky Little Christmas with Son of Stimpy. Rugrats, Phil and Nell Double Trouble. I don't think I've seen that tape yet, actually. And Rugrats Diaper Duo. This is a great tape. It's got Mirrorland on it. One time, I don't have the slipcover for this, so I wrote Duo and I misspelled it. I still misspell things all the time. It's cool. Bedtime Bash. And we got the Rugrats movie. I don't like this movie, so the full-length hit movie, the full-length. Oh no, you can't say that. And, oh, it's so funny, guys, right? And Rugrats Easter. So, actually, you know what? There's more than that. There's more tapes. I forgot. Let me turn my closet light on. Gosh, this light is so dim. You guys probably can't tell on camera, but it's so... Oh, man, I forgot. There's tapes in here, too. A bunch of tapes and DVDs. I'm not gonna... You guys get the gist of it. Those are, like, tapes without covers and cases. Like, I think I have a couple... I'll just tell you what I remember is in there. I've got a couple Friends volumes. Richie Rich, the movie version with Macaulay Culkin. There's a Charlie Chaplin tape in there. I think there's a couple Bugs Bunny tapes as well. There's an All This and Rabbit Stew VHS, which I posted a video recently of the All This and Rabbit Stew VHS on the channel recently, so you can go check that out. There's more than that. That's what I remember. Anyway, guys, see ya.